Hi, everyone. This is Karen Yaboa Norman from Pros for MPs. Today on Highlighting the MP, I have nurse practitioner Chantel Hale, who's going to speak to me today about starting her IV hydration business, Vanity Flow IV Hydration Wellness, which is in Pennington, New Jersey. Thank you so much, Chantel, for joining us today.
Oh, thank you, Karen, for having me. Thank you for inviting me to Pearls for MPs. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. Thank you for the support. So just tell me, when did you become a nurse practitioner?
So I became a nurse practitioner in February 2022.
So for about a year, you've been a nurse practitioner for a year. Welcome to the club. Um, and tell me what made you, start this IV hydration business. Good for you. Tell me what made you start it.
So I was going through a lot in my own health journey. I lost my father in 2020, July, and I was very, going through a depression of grief. And I had gone through mental health problems, dealing with my grief that manifested physically. I found myself, very overweight, now dealing with sleep apnea, hypertension, and even my bones were giving out. So I started to have issues with almost becoming osteoarthritic. So all of those things started happening, and I wanted to find a better way. I was being treated for the grief depression, but I was being treated for all the comorbidities, but it just had to be a better way. I was too young to be going through those things. So that's when I got started to look into IV hydration by following Vita MP, who has similar story and was saying this is what I started to do. So I looked into IV hydration and I haven't looked back since.
Okay. So again, thank you for sharing your story. I'm sorry that you lost your father, but it's amazing how you had a negative event and you turned it into a positive event. So
Yeah.
that Vanity Flow IV Wellness got started.
Yes. So yeah, Vanity Flow IV Hydration and Wellness was started literally from just feeling less than in that space. So vanity comes from not what's on the inside. When I was on the outside, what's on the inside. So vanity flows from the inside out. It starts inside of you and then it shows up physically on you.
Oh, nice, nice. So please tell me, how did you, did you take any courses to start your business?
I did. So I took quite a bit of courses, but the main course to get started, I took Vita MP, Veronica Sutherland's IV Hydration Business Startup. That's the first course you take. And then the second one I did was her IV Hydration Incubator, where you spend time over an entire weekend with her team, setting up your entire business, your policies, your protocols, your legal aspects, your pharmacy aspects, the whole thing. So I did step one, and then I moved on to step two because of her. Basically, she is the guru of this in terms of nurse entrepreneurship, and so I started taking her courses, and then from there I got deeper into taking courses about being overweight and obesity and hormone replacement, things like that.
So it sounds like a thorough program. So I did not know that IV hydration can help with the weight loss. Can you tell me like some of the benefits of IV hydration?
Yes. So the benefit of IV hydration is number one, a lot of people are dealing with vitamin deficiencies and they're not aware of that. So we're not treating the vitamin deficiency baseline with IV hydration. We work solely with vitamin therapy. So a lot of your vitamin B's, your vitamin D's, things like that, your amino acids, glutathione, which is through all of the cells in your body, we treat with that first. So the deficits that you have in your body, once we start giving it through IV hydration, you're getting 100% absorption. So when you're taking a supplement orally, you're only getting maybe 15% of the benefit of that supplement because it breaks down into our guts with the acids and everything. IV hydration, you're getting 100% absorbency. So your benefits you'll see within 24 hours. You'll see your body kind of going through a party because it's getting all of the vitamins that it needs baseline, instead of continuing to have a deficit and going through weeks and weeks of trying to get to optimum health.
Yeah, because it's absorbed right away, 100%.
Exactly. And so with the weight loss aspect of it, you're literally have taking the vitamins that you need, your B6, your amino acids is L-carnitine, L-arginine, things like that you have in your body that converts fat to energy. Again, like I said, overweight and obesity is a hormonal game. So when you're having these deficits in vitamins and you start to get what you need, the hormones will wake up. They'll start working appropriately, converting your fat to energy, decreasing lactic acid when you work out. That makes you want to actually work out more because your muscle recovery time is quicker. So your bones are not as sore. So you go back into the gym and do your thing.
Oh, good to know. Thank you for that information.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what other services you provide at Vanity Flow IV Hydration Wellness.
So I have a medical weight loss program where people will, we have 4 weeks and we have 8 weeks, where people will come to me who do not want to do the traditional route of just medication, no support, no nutritional counseling. They'll come to me, we'll do this program where they come with support, nutritional counseling. We go over their barriers to care. Why do you feel as though you, are not getting to the goals that you want? What we have discovered is that we're treating obesity as a patient driven problem when it's really not. Obesity, a lot of times, is hormonal. And because it's hormonal, it's not the patient's fault that they can't. We've even linked it to being genetics. So,
Mm-hmm.
as we're telling the patient you're not doing enough, it becomes a discouraging cycle. And it's also primary to depression, and being, as working in that field, people want to put depression as primary and obesity as secondary. But a lot of times, what about the woman who never had, a problem with her weight, starts going through menopause and starts to gain all this weight? Why is all of a sudden she depressed? Well, it's not due to, her being this way all her life, because she wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So the obesity became a primary cause, but we don't recognize that. And so what I do with my patients is I let them know this is not your fault and we're going to fix it and we're going to go through it together. But this is a lifelong journey as well. We don't fix it. You get to your optimal size and then you stop. We have to continue the process just as you would with diabetes or hypertension or all the things.
Yes, because obesity is a lifelong chronic illness. Yes.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's great. It sounds like you're very good in helping your patients get to their weight loss goals.
Yeah, I work very closely with someone like yourself who does, psychiatric and mental health counseling, because the two go hand in hand. And even though, obesity is not seen as a DSM, 5 problem, and it becomes more of a primary care problem, we have to work closely with the mental health community in order to get this under control. Because if you don't feel motivated, you're not going to do any of the things.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
Yeah.
like, motivation is a symptom of depression. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What
Hmm.
what were the startup costs in starting your business?
So startup total, and I didn't pay this all at one time. It's about $7,000, and that's including the cost of supplies, my office space I call it a drip lounge, and medications and courses that I take to continue my education.
Oh, at the drip lounge. Tell me, and you told me you said you had massage chairs while these people are getting these treatments. They're feeling out of
Yeah,
place.
massage chairs, the aromatherapy. What smell would you like? Because smells make you, they take you back to certain places. And then I have snacks there. Of course, they're healthy snacks. I have your water there, and you get to kind of zen out. I play very zen music. I have a TV in there if you want to watch your Netflix show, and so Netflix and drip instead of Netflix and chill. So it's not, it's not the biggest space in the world. It's a very intimate, vulnerable space for you to feel like you're getting what you need. It's a space what I call just for you. You
I
turn your phone off and do your thing.
I have to come check it out. Tell me where's the business located and tell me the hours of operation.
So I'm at 106 Straub Center Boulevard in Pennington, New Jersey, building F106, Suite 112. And my hours right now are Tuesdays from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. by appointment only, and on Saturdays from 10 to 4 p.m., 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay, thank you. And does insurance cover IV hydration or is it self-pay?
So I have self-pay, and because it is preventative medicine services, your healthcare spending account will pay for it. I give you a detailed receipt. Healthcare spending account will reimburse you for the cost, or if some people have the healthcare spending account money up front, and they can just swipe their card with me.
Oh, nice, great. Tell me, where else are you working as a nurse practitioner?
So I'm a primary care nurse practitioner with UN Medical Associates under the umbrella of University of Penn. We're located in Ewing, New Jersey at 1539 Pennington Road.
Oh, so entrepreneur and primary care nurse practitioner. I love it. How's primary care going? How many patients are you seeing per day?
I love it. I'm seeing almost up to like 11 to 12 patients in a day. I enjoy do. It's it is a rough day, in terms of managing everybody's comorbidities, but the satisfaction I get from it is not rough. I really enjoy what I do for a living.
Yeah, primary care is awesome. You see everything.
I
You learn
see,
everything.
yeah,
It's never a boring day for sure.
no, mm-mm.
What do you hope your business will bring to the community?
Well, what I would want to, talk about is that, our African American women and women of color in general make up 4% of the clientele in aesthetic services because they don't feel as though they can manage the costs. But that's not a thing. That's something that's just kind of out there that's not really represented well. Aesthetic care is cost effective for women, period, and men. And you don't have to be a certain person in a certain income bracket to enjoy these services. So what I want to bring to the community is to let you know that we are here and we are giving these services for cost effective prices. And if you cannot afford some of the services, I also offer no credit check financing. So there is options for you to get healthy and prevent illness.
That's very low. That's a low percentage. But thank you for the representation. We need that in that
Yes,
community. Yeah.
yes, yes, we do.
And my last question is, what is next for you in your nurse practitioner career?
So at the time, I'm currently working on my doctorate of nursing. I want to create um, a bridge, if you will, to prevent people from having a barrier to primary care services, more compliance in being healthy and being well, and not just seeing your physician or your nurse practitioner when you are sick or you have a problem. Come see us anyway, especially if you're taking medication. We should be seeing you regularly to make sure that what we're giving you works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, patients usually just come last minute. There's just a problem where patients don't like going to the doctor. So hopefully,
Yeah, change that experience. I want to be part of changing that experience where you welcome being seen by your primary care provider.
are you like gonna? Is that gonna be like your DMP project?
It is.
Ah,
It is. Most certainly is. Barriers to preventative medicine. Yes.
when do you graduate?
So I just started. So I'm got another 2 years to go.
Time is flying. So that's
Yeah.
look at you. I'm proud of you. Nurse
Thank you.
practitioner, mother, got this nurse entrepreneur. Now you're in school for your DMP. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, and I'm a wife as
And
well.
do it all. And you're a mother. You do it all. So
My mom, my family, my brothers and my sisters, who and it's not biological, but they are my brothers and my sisters. They helped me down a lot of my journey, and my husband, my mom, my kids, they all held me down. A lot of who you see today is because of these people in my life, and I just want to salute them, and give them their flowers on camera because they were awesome. Because I'm not the easiest person when I'm stressed.
yeah, it takes a village. It definitely takes a village. But
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you for meeting with us today. Please tell me your Instagram page so that I can send people to you. And
Yes. So my Instagram page is not the most friendly, but it was the only one available. It is vanity underscore IV underscore hydration um underscore wellness. Okay. And you can hit me up there, or you can just hit me up on nurse underscore CR as well on Instagram.
okay, there you have it. I will come and stop by one day for sure for
Thank
treatment.
you. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it. Come on into the drip lounge. Everybody should follow the drip.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you again. And it was a pleasure connecting with you again today.
Thank you. It was a pleasure connecting with you. It's been 2016 we met.
2017, yeah, the medic.
So it's been a while. It's been a while, but I'm very proud of you as well and all the things you're doing, which I'm not surprised. I knew you was going to do it. You was a go-getter. So
Thank you.
yeah,
Get the love.
keep going.
Thank you.